you promised about the amnesty and also the protection of women. You also promised the international community of a transition of power. But, you know, people are worried whether that is true or not.
As you said, there may be concerns and worries, but not realities. I'm speaking of realities. And realities, the journalists working in media outlets in Kabul, female journalists, they have returned to their work. They are working now. Female teachers, they have returned to their work. Also, the doctors return to their work in other sectors. Female who were working, they are returning to their jobs. This is something practical.
Another thing you just mentioned, sir, about women's rights, protection of women's rights, that's also agreed in the Doha Agreement. But let me ask you, what about how women will function in societies? You earlier also told reporters that the Afghanistan in the future under Taliban will be by Sharia law. But how should we understand the scale of freedom that women could enjoy and should enjoy during that period of time?
They are already enjoying. When journalists are working, they can report.
But they're only journalists. They're only journalists. And look at the press conference you give. There's only one female journalist among all.
Yeah. Just let me complete what I'm saying. They are already enjoying. When journalists are working, they can report. The journalists are returning. They can criticize. The teachers are working. The doctors are working. The students are studying. The schools are open. The universities are open. All of them are practically in areas under our control. They are doing this. So it is not only limited to journalists. So these are the ground realities. Should not have any worry about that. Yeah.
I understand what you're just saying, but what about their wardrobe? Do they have the freedom to choose whatever they want to wear, or do they have to wrap up their whole body as they had to? And also, will women be able to function in their society besides just working, besides just going back home? What about in the society?
Yes, of course. When they go to job, they go to market, so that is they are going, they are participating in the society. And there is not one specific type of hijab. There is a different type of hijab. So this up to them. Based on their work, they can choose.